The Tab 2 series was so popular that it was only a matter of time before Samsung brought out the updated Tab 3 series. This time the company also included a new 8-inch version there. So did you miss the Tab 3 7-inch? Fret not, because we are here with the review of the Tab 3 to help you decide on the tablet. The fairly compact box of the Galaxy Tab 3 7-inch 8GB version has the same look and feel of the usual latest Galaxy devices. So you have 100% recyclable material including the ink. On the back you have some quick specs, then you have the color here white, and there you have the pricing information. 17,745 is the MRP, but you might get it for a lot less if you can strike a good deal. Now this guy is 3G enabled. Note that the 7-inch version of Galaxy Tab 3 is both 3G and Wi-Fi enabled, whereas the 8-inch version comes in two variants. One is only Wi-Fi and one is Wi-Fi plus 3G. So let's quickly go ahead and open the box now. So I'm gonna cut this, I'm gonna cut this, and then we're gonna peel this off, pull out the box, and there you see we have the Galaxy Tab 3 7-inch. We'll come back to the device a little later. We'll go inside and there's another packet where we have the USB adapter, and then what else? We have the usual manuals, and then we have the USB cable there, and that's about it really. So that's our Galaxy Tab 3 7-inch 3G plus Wi-Fi. Looks fairly similar to the older Galaxy Tab 2, although slightly more premium. The Galaxy Tab 3 7-inch has great similarity in its look and feel with the older Galaxy Tab 2. You have a very usual, popular and consumer kind of a look with roundish edges there, and also a pebble like boat shaped back here. Very unlike the Galaxy Tab 3 8-inch, which has a more rectangular shape and thus looks more premium. It also has some premium texture here, which the Galaxy Tab 3 7-inch does not have. It's pretty much plain, and if you look very closely you just see a very slight sandblasted finish, but not exactly a texture. Yeah, so you have that 7-inch screen here, 1024 by 600 pixels of resolution. On top of the screen you have the earpiece, the 1.3 MP fixed focus camera, notification LED light and a proximity sensor. Below you have the home button there, the back soft button, and here the menu soft button. On the left side you have place for your micro SIM, because this is the 3G and Wi-Fi version. You also get a Wi-Fi only version. Then your micro SD card slot, you can expand the memory. Of course you have the stereo speaker grills situated at the bottom, a mouthpiece or a noise cancelling mic, then you have your micro USB port. On the right side the volume rocker, the power button, another noise cancelling mic. On top you have the 3.5mm jack. Behind you have the 3MP autofocus camera, but without an LED flash, so your low light photography is gonna be a pain. The Samsung branding there, and there you can see 3G Wi-Fi, and it's the 8GB version. So this guy is powered by 1.2 gig dual core processor and a 4000 mAh battery that is non-removable. It can play full HD videos, has GPS and all those other things. This 3MP camera is fixed focus as well as the 1.3MP camera here. So it's all plastic body. The screen is very glossy, and you can see it attracts a lot of fingerprints out there. This nice silver ring tries to give the device a premium look, and in fact the Tab 3 7-inch looks quite a bit more premium than the older Tab 2. So it's definitely an advance in the right direction for Samsung. Let's check out the user interface of the Galaxy Tab 3 7-inch T211. So while it's booting up, this guy is powered by a 1.2 gig dual core processor. It has 1 GB RAM. This particular model is 3G plus Wi-Fi. It has 8 GB of internal storage, but you always have your micro SD card slot here to expand the memory. It takes micro SIM card, so you can make and receive calls and SMSs as well. Apart from that, this guy is powered by a 4000 mAh battery, and as I told you, a 3 MP back camera and then 1.3 MP front camera. So the Galaxy Tab 3 7.0 is powered by Android 4.2.2, and there you see a very familiar lock screen and the picture that they derived from TripAdvisor, but then you do not have the widgets here like some of those premium TouchWiz UI. Yeah, but you have the shortcuts here. Dragging upwards of each will take you to that particular application. You can drag in the notification bar here. So we're just gonna unlock and get to the familiar home screen. Now you can add up to 7 home screen here, there you can see, and you can also delete them by dragging it to the bin. You can long press on anyone to set your wallpaper, add widgets, yeah, and then there you see it lags big time actually. So you can long hold, and then you can also resize your widgets if they are resizable, that is. You can delete these here. So there you see. So in general, when the home pages are not stuffed with widgets, it's pretty smooth, although not totally devoid of lags. There is a slight lag that persists throughout the UI. Yeah, and if you multitask heavily, or if you if you transact suddenly, like for example coming out of an app or coming out of watching a movie or playing a video game to the home screen, in those kind of heavy tasks, this might lag significantly. And we suggest you don't load all the home pages with widgets, because that will also contribute to the lag. But in normal condition, and the target audience to which this guy is aimed at, they should find it pretty smooth and seamless and fast. So notification bar here, and those are your quick function toggle buttons. That's your brightness, and you can straight away go to settings here. So you see it takes a little while in every UI transaction. You have your app dock here that can be customized to have your favorite apps. Here you can again set wallpaper or add widgets or app, create folders, or you can go to settings. And let's check out some of the usual settings. So the settings are pretty much usual. You can see, yeah, no Wi-Fi direct, no DLNA, no NFC of course. You have your blocking mode, then sound, then your display, then storage. So you can see total space is 8 GB. However, we have a lot of games installed here, that's why you see very less available storage. But otherwise, generally you'd find and about between 5.5 to 6 GB of storage free when you buy this device. Of course, we advise you to use a micro SD card to store your static media like movies or songs or pictures. Power saving, battery, and your application menu, and then your lock screen, where you can have your own information that can be displayed on the lock screen, and you can add all these accounts. no Twitter account. Let me see. And about device, it's powered by Android 4.1.2, sorry, and not 4.2.2 as I told you earlier, SMT211. Yeah, so you'll find the UI pretty much what Samsung gives for the mid-level Android devices powered by Android 4.1.2. so you'll have most of the Samsung in-house mid-level apps that come with their Android Galaxy devices, plus almost all the native Google Android apps like your Gmail, Google Plus, Google Search, Maps, YouTube, and all other things. So from here onwards, all are downloaded by us for various testing purposes, so you will only find the apps till here. Yeah, so let's check out some of the apps now. So you have the calculator. We love the new calculator UI. It almost feels like it looks like you're pressing rubber keys. Then you have the 3MP camera, which is of course not the best thing in the industry, and if you have an option, we suggest do not use this camera because it's not autofocus as well. So you see, it does not lock the focus, it just fixed focus. So but then if you do not have any option, then this guy can pretty much capture the information. It takes the colors much to a correct tone. However, the details are missing, and of course because it's a fixed focus camera, capturing a moving subject is literally out of question. Nighttime photography shows a lot of noise. However, it can still capture the information if there is slight enough light. Low light mode really blows the picture out actually. So that's your 1.3 MP front camera. Front cameras are generally fixed focus, mainly meant for video calling. You have all these options, and there you can see no dedicated low light mode. That's your self timer now, and then you have some effect, exposure compensation scale, and then we come to the main settings. You have shooting mode, and you can have various effects here. Those I have just shown you. Scene modes. Okay. So here you have some scenes like night or sunset, but most of these I find the auto mode is generally better than most of these. Yeah, so that's the resolution. So 3.2 MP. If you want to shoot wide, that is 16:9 aspect ratio, you need to go down to 2.4 MP. We suggest you don't do that. We suggest you generally keep it matrix, because anyway it's not an autofocus camera, so you probably won't need a spot or a center weighted metering. You might need at certain cases, but not to shoot dynamic subjects. That's about it. You can toggle this and go to video, and there you see in everything you have slight lag. HD video is the max resolution this camera can click, and the pictures are generally of good quality for a 3MP camera. However, as we told you before, that do not depend on camera for your show of photos definitely. Then also we have the gallery, and this pretty much the same. You have all the albums arranged in stack. You can arrange them in this particular order, location, and it's gonna take a long time sorting those. You can also have them displayed in fancier way. However, this is gonna take even more memory. Yeah, you can also have it in spiral mode. There you can see the significant lag that persists. back to the usual mode. So you can select multiple albums and you can share them by all these means, or you can delete or edit them. The same thing you can do, when you go inside any picture, you can do the same thing. You can share, so you can share or delete. Then your browser, and I already did an HTML5 test with it, and it scores 437 out of 500, which is decent, but not one of those best scores, not one of those scores that you would want to boast about. You can create your new tabs from here, and then you can force your desktop view here. Those are the settings. Being a Jelly Bean default browser, it does not support flash playback. So if you want to play flash content, you would need to buy the flash player APK. You need to download the flash player APK from a third-party site. Note that it's not available on the Adobe official site anymore because they've stopped developing it. And then you'll have to use a third-party browser like Firefox for Android, which support flash playback. Others are usual. You have the music player. So it's a new kind of a UI meant for the tabs. So you have your music square, which arranges the songs according to your mood. Folder, which is a very good option, and you won't find this in many phones or tablet, and it's pretty much a common sense to have folder as an option. A lot of people don't have. It's good that this guy has. You have settings and all sound alive. So from here downwards, you can mostly activate them only when you're wearing a set of earphones. So you have the music menu. You can auto off the music after some time, in case you're, let's say, sleeping listening to the music. You would want it to probably shut down after some time. Apart from that, you have the dialer there. It would be a big dialer, you see, because this guy has a GSM radio built in. So those about dialers. And what else? Video player. And let's try to play some 720p videos. No frame loss. Perfect sync between video and audio. So it plays 720p videos perfectly. Now before showing you the 1080p, let's increase the brightness a bit so that you can see the screen. So that's a full HD video, the same clip. Again, no frame loss and perfect sync between video and audio. You're gonna just look on.
From the universe? From the messenger. Oh, yeah, of course. Our greatest masters are disappearing. I fear the sense of work of Lord Shen, who has unleashed a new kind of threat on our world. This could mean the end of Kung Fu. But I just got Kung Fu!
So that's perfect. So it plays 1080p videos also very perfectly. Now let's check out how it plays some music. So we're gonna go and we're gonna play some YouTube approved music tracks. Here's the full volume. The speakers are here. So you can see it's pretty loud but not much bassy, so the deep bass, thumping bass is missing. Let's check out one more and let's see if it does the same. So it's the same, no bass. So it's not particularly optimum to listen via speakers, particularly those drum and bass heavy songs. However, listening via earphones is a totally different experience, and Samsung earphones are generally very premium quality and gives very nice and deep bass. This guy is also very good to watch movies or videos kind of stuff where vocal is important, because the vocals comes out pretty nice, as you must have seen on the 720p and 1080p clips that we played. Yeah, so that's about it about the user interface here. Yeah, thank you.